What's going on, everybody? I hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday. And today, if you could not tell in that clip from earlier, we are going to be doing Skagway Part 2. We are going to be showing off the White Pass and Yukon Route Express train, and we're going to see very amazing scenic views and probably give a few fun facts about the place. We honestly couldn't have done this on a more amazing day. You know, it was a nice, beautiful, sunny day. Very few clouds, blue sky, no rain. It was amazing. Yeah, I don't think there would have been any other day that would have been better to do this, because the other places I went to, the days that we did go, it was a little bit overcast. So I'm glad that wasn't the case for this one, and we got to have at least one sunny day whilst we were over there. So a little bit of history on the Yukon route. Construction began in 1898, so that's 125 years ago. This year, 2023, marks the 125-year anniversary of the construction beginning for the Yukon route. And then construction completed in 1900, so it only took them 2 years to build this thing. And that's pretty insane considering that this is taking place not only in the mountains, which building things in the mountains is quite a challenge, but then also in Alaska, where you can only work 4 months out of the year because it gets bone-chilling cold up in Alaska. And I bet a lot of you guys are wondering, why the fuck would they build a railway way up north somewhere away from continental U.S.? Well, the reason why they did it is for the Klondike Gold Rush. It was supposed to give them easier transportation to get to the Yukon River Basin. Now, those of you guys who are tired of hearing my dumbass annoying voice, well, I got some good news for you because you're about to have a break from that. The tour guide that I got for my tour was phenomenal. He did a phenomenal job doing the narration, and I don't think he could have done better. He had some funny jokes, which we'll be able to hear in a little bit. He had a very great sense of humor. He really knew what he was talking about, and he really enjoyed his job. Now, I'm sure most people would rather have a job being a tour guide rather than having a regular 9-to-5 job in reality, but this guy seemed to have loved his job way beyond just that.
Of the falls that tumble over 5,000 feet to the valley floor below. The falls are fed by a glacier high above in the mountains called Carmack Glacier. Named after George Washington Carmack, who was part of the original crew to find gold up in the Yukon in 1896 and spark the famed Klondike Gold Rush. So again, Bridalveil Falls coming up to the left. space or suitable weather for year-long living, the U.S. decided to move their customs building 12 miles south, as Canada did roughly the same thing, moving theirs 8 miles north. Which means there's about 20 miles of no man's land in between the two houses.
So as you just saw, we just passed by U.S. Customs and Border Patrol. Because the area where the border between the U.S. and Canada is pretty much inhabitable, the U.S. as well as Canada moved their immigration building to a lower elevation where it's a little bit more habitable. Now, what I thought was a really cool thing about this train ride is that you got to cross the border into Canada without needing a passport, which I thought was pretty cool. So not only you get to see Skagway, Alaska, but you also get to see a little bit of British Columbia. This train does, however, have tracks that go all the way up to Yukon, as in why it's called the Yukon route, but unfortunately we didn't get to see that during our excursion. I'm not too sure if they do offer that at all or if it's just something they discontinued. Whilst you are enjoying the amazing Alaskan/British Columbian views, I'm going to inform you guys of a fun fact. One fun fact about Skagway is that there are no babies born in Skagway. A woman needs a hospital to give birth to her child. They have to go to Juneau to do it. They don't have that option at all in Skagway. I thought that was pretty interesting. Just how remote they are, that they don't even have a hospital. What I kind of wonder is, what if someone gets hurt? What do? They probably have like a mini clinic or something to treat people who are hurt. I mean, they would have to. Oh, and did I not mention how far away Juneau is? If you need to go to Juneau to give birth to your baby, you can't drive there. The only way to get to Juneau from Skagway is by boat. And, that's going to cost some money probably. And it ain't close either. And earlier this video, I did mention our tour guide had very good jokes, and here's one of them you're about to hear. Now, of course, I wasn't able to get every single one of them on tape, but here's one of them. Hopefully it will absolutely knock your socks off.
15 feet from the valley floor. As we get closer to the bridge, you'll notice that it looks a bit run down. In fact, there's a massive hole in the middle of this bridge. But don't be nervous, as we do not actually cross over this historic bridge. It was given its much-needed retirement in 1969. After passing the bridge, we will be going through our second tunnel that is nearly 3 times as long as the previous one, at 670 feet long. And once again, we will be in darkness for a few moments.
Now, however, earlier during the train ride, I did hear a very similar joke, and I thought that this joke was a lot better. Unfortunately, I didn't get it on tape, so you guys won't be able to get to hear it from the horse's mouth. But the joke was, we saw a bridge in the distance that we were eventually going to cross. It wasn't a run-down one that, like this one, that couldn't be used. It was one that we actually did cross, but it was earlier during the train ride when we could see it in the distance. He made a joke saying, to those of you who are afraid of heights, we'll cross that bridge once we get there. And I was just laughing my ass off when I heard that. That was funny as fuck. Now, it may not be as funny hearing the jokes here on video, but hearing it in real time when I was actually on the excursion, they were way funnier then. I don't know if it's just me because I already heard the joke and I'm just repeating it. But I don't know. You guys let me know if it's funny at all in the comments.
We are now approaching mile marker 14, Glacier Station. Here we will be passing over the Glacier Station Bridge that will give us some great river and valley views on both sides.
Unfortunately, that's going to about wrap it up for today. I hope you guys all enjoyed, because I really did enjoy this part of my trip. I would say that this was the highlight of my trip to Alaska. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Leave your feedback down below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.